I think it's going to be a great competition. It's well organized. I'm impressed by the facilities and the detail of the organization. Yeah. I mean, you're coming in here, there's Wi-Fi, there is shade and drinks and everything. It's good. I have never seen that best organized event so far I've been to.
This is my 6th Worlds. Fantastic venue. Here, like everybody commented, I look at what the hosts have put together to bring this group of people in for a radio sailing event. Top shelf. So my hat's off to the organizers for this, both with the wind conditions we have, but also the elevation on the pier. Fantastic. I feel pretty lucky because I think we have next to the Australian team, we have probably the largest number of attendees from the US with 9 here, which is entertaining in terms of getting all the guys together this far away from home.
I started model yachting about 30 years ago, and this will be my 8th Worlds. I started with the A class and sailed for about 10 years and then switched to 1 meters. Never looked back. I used to build my own boats. I designed them myself, some with a good luck, some with bad luck. I'm sailing a new boat from Jeff Boell called Genesis. So I've been sailing for Jeff with his boat and sails for many years now. I had 1 third in Israel and then a couple of top 10 places in the Europeans and World Championships.
I don't think I will be in the top 10 or anything like this, but staying in touch with the sport, staying in touch with the group, meeting friends that you met in different places. You know, this group and most of the guys I've seen in Chile for the South American Championship, in Florida for the North American Championship, or at the Europeans, or or wherever I sail, whether it's in the US, which I represented for the last 3 championships, or in France now, where I retired.
It's nice to see both the current world champion and the ex-world champion here. I think there are some other European countries, because of the cost of travel, that didn't have the same level of attendance. But I can also say too that I think for the guys that made the trip, if you're in kind of the upper end of B Fleet, it opens a window, just because a lot of the more mature names in our class are vacant. And also, I would think, I was IOM secretary for 8 years. And that's why what I look now with the Continentals going to South America, and we had a North Americans, unlike having just a Europeans, the level of the competition in some of the subordinate countries has gotten that much stronger. So there are a lot of talented skippers at this event, and that's why staying out of E-Fleet isn't as easy as it used to be.
Weather sounds fabulous, you know. In Europe, it's already getting dark and rainy and cold. Here we are in the spring and beautiful weather. A little bit hot, but it's great. It's fine. And the conditions out there are beautiful.
It's funny that you asked that question to me, because I am sailing a boat that won the Worlds in 2011, a Britpop, and I look at what Zablanco's done with the Sailboats RC in terms of the K2 and all the migration now to this VIS with a high deck. But I can also say too, with Pepe and what they've done with both the Sedici and the Vente, fantastic. Good heavier boat. And I can also say too, there are a lot of other builders in the class that have less recognized designs that still exhibit a fair bit of merit. So I don't think there's any one boat that's going to dominate. I think it's the skipper driving the boat that's going to help it hopefully stay in A-Fleet.